Good morning. Hey, I hope you guys had a really good Mother's Day weekend. I hope that you had a great time with your mom or with your kids, or maybe you took the day to yourself. That's very tempting, isn't it? Also, when I make these videos, I've noticed that I talk with my hands a whole bunch. So I hope that's not very distracting to you, but I'm trying to hold them down better. All right, so today I want to talk to you about whether or not your efforts match your goal. So let's think about the goals that you wrote down last week. Did everything that you did last week and this weekend, do they match to hit those goals? I think a lot of times people get frustrated because they don't see those results, and sometimes it's because they're not putting forth the effort to get what they want. And those two have to match for you, for that to work, okay? So let's say your goal is to only lose 5 pounds. Well, you're gonna have to put forth a little bit less effort than maybe someone who has a goal to lose 50 pounds. Think about your goals from the last week. I don't want you to go back and look at them. I want you to write down your goals again. Write down your top 10 goals that you want to hit. And I want one of those goals to be a huge goal. I learned this from Chalene Johnson. She calls them a push goal. You can put it out there as a big dream, awesomeness goal, whatever you want to call it, but she calls it push goal. So this is the goal that you would see as something that is almost unachievable. Like if you told somebody else about it, you'd almost be embarrassed because you think, I'm never gonna get that. So, or I'm never gonna do that. But that is what would be considered your push goal. And so think of whatever that might be. And so for me, my big push goal as far as exercise goal is to have abs. So that to me seems like a very far-fetched, far-reaching goal. Like, can I really do that type of goal? All right. And it's even scary for me to put it out there. It's even scary for me to tell you about it. But that is my big push goal for exercise-wise. All right. And so underneath that, then I'm going to do 10 other goals that will lead me to that push goal. So maybe one of my goals is to, well, not maybe, one of my goals is to get up every single morning and do a 30 to 45 minute walk on a fasted stomach, because my body loves that kind of workout. So I'm going to do that on top of my other workouts, or my like PiYo. And then list from there some other goals. Other goals would be to drink all my water every single day. Another goal would be to eat on plan every day. So you just go through and list those goals that will push you to that push goal, and you'd be amazed at what it will get you to. It will get you to that goal, because you need these other little goals to get you to that big dream goal, okay? And this is something that I didn't really understand or didn't really learn until I learned it from Chalene, of when you have these big dreams, these big, huge goals that almost seem unattainable, but just do, they seem like this big dream in the sky, how to go for it. And this is how you go for it. She explains it more. She explains it in depth better than I'm doing right now. But I just want to get you guys into this direction. So that will help you with making your efforts match your goal. Don't get discouraged either if you feel your motivation waver. That happens to everybody. That happens to fitness pros, fitness models. It happens to everybody. So please don't get frustrated with that. That is when, I think I posted the other day, when your habit comes into play. So just make sure every single day that you're trying to do something, every single day, to go towards those goals. It's all the little things that add up. So when you give up completely and say, I'm not doing it, those are when you won't hit any of your goals, of course, because you're not doing anything, all right? So let's work this week on having our efforts match our goals. And your task of the day today will be to write out your 10 goals. Think about that one big, huge pie in the sky goal that you want to accomplish, all right? And then list 10 goals under that could get you there. Whether that's working out 6 days a week, how fast do you want to get there? I often get asked, is this workout enough for me to reach my goal? And really, it depends on what your goal is. If your goal is to lose 20 pounds like in a month and a half or 2 months, then maybe one workout a day isn't enough. If your goal is to only lose like 5 pounds, then yeah, that one workout is enough. I think people often ask this too because these workouts are so fast, but they're designed to be really condensed, to really give you a fantastic workout in a very short amount of time. And I think we kind of get programmed in our head that we have to go and have a really long workout to get what we need, and that's not true. I used to think, and I often did, I would spend like an hour and a half in the gym. And this is partly why I got into the Beachbody programs, is because I just didn't have that time anymore. I had other things I have to do. I don't have an hour and a half to spend in the gym every day. And that's why I love these workouts. But then it's also the combination of the workouts and the nutrition. And that is why I recommend to you guys the Shakeology. It's not because I want you to buy something. It's because I know the benefits, the health benefits, and the results that people get using Shakeology and the workouts versus just doing the workouts. So know that it's the combination of the nutrition and the workouts, and depending on what your goal is, if you have a really big goal that you want to get done in a very short amount of time, then yeah, you're going to have to up your efforts a bit. But if you have a goal of, I want to lose 20 pounds over the summer, then you're not going to have to do as much. So it just depends. So just when you have a big goal, or whatever your goal is, just make sure that your efforts match it. And writing them down and thinking about your big goal out there, your big push goal, and putting down goals underneath that will really help you determine what you need to do. And right now you might feel tired, but the more you exercise, the better you eat, the less tired you're going to feel. All right? So if you guys have any questions, leave a comment below. But today I want you to write out what your goal is, or your push goal, and your goals to hit that push goal. All right? Don't look back at the last week. Write up a new one in your journals, okay? And I know you guys can do this. Don't get frustrated. Don't give up. You can do this. All right, guys. Thanks.